This Civic Media podcast is sponsored by UW Organ and Tissue Donation. Organ donations are desperately needed, and now is the right time to become an organ donor. Talk to your family. Get the dot. Save lives. Go to heroicdeed.com.
This is your WMDX Daily News Roundup for Mad Radio 92.7 FM and 1580 AM in Madison.
For 92.7 WMDX News, I'm Savannah Tomei Olson. Madison firefighters have rescued two people who fell through the ice this week. The first was the other day over on Lake Monona. A woman fell in while she was playing on the ice and was near one of the areas with warmer water. She was okay and was taken to the hospital. Well, Wednesday night, another person fell through the ice, this time on Lake Mendota. It was really late, almost 11 o'clock. The Madison Fire Department was called to the Picnic Point area. A man fell in when he was just going for a nice nighttime walk. It was dark, but they ended up finding him because he used the flashlight on his phone so they could see where he was at. Two people from the lake rescue team had to put on exposure suits to get him out of the water. He had been in there for 20 minutes, so he was taken to the hospital. A reminder, ice is never considered totally safe. Authorities are investigating some fires that were set at bus stops. The most recent one was in the early morning hours yesterday. Someone set a fire in a trash can at the bus stop at the corner of Independence Lane and East Washington Avenue. The flames were high near the ceiling of the shelter, but there wasn't any damage. Police were able to put it out before firefighters got there. Officers say they've responded to a few of these fires in the last week, so now the fire department's investigation team is being deployed. And for now, President Trump's immigration order that challenges birthright citizenship is on hold. Wisconsin is one of more than 20 states that sued, and a judge appointed during the Reagan administration called it, quote, blatantly unconstitutional, end quote. Meanwhile, Governor Tony Evers knows there may be challenges ahead, but says immigrants are vital to Wisconsin. He was traveling around yesterday touting his State of the State address that declared 2025 the year of the kid. He says Wisconsin's economy needs immigrants.
The people of Wisconsin are concerned about the fact that we have people, immigrants working in all sorts of industries in the state. We love those people. They're doing good work, whether they're milking cows or doing processing of meats across the state. You name it, they're a major part of our economy. We can't afford to have them scared away and leave our state.
It's estimated about 300,000 people here in Wisconsin are immigrants. That's 5% of the population. That includes foreign-born citizens, permanent legal residents, refugees, and people here illegally. And we're only a couple months away from the NFL draft hosted this year in Green Bay, and they're expecting some big numbers. Lisa Hale reports from northeastern Wisconsin.
Did you know attending the NFL Draft 2025 in Green Bay will be free? Nick Meisner, Vice President of Digital Marketing for Discover Green Bay, said while you can purchase things during the draft, attending and being part of the festivities will cost nothing.
The draft campus opens at noon, and basically it's like a festival of football. Inside the campus. It's like a state fair of football that people can enjoy, and that opens at noon and runs until the last pick of that day.
The NFL Draft 2025 takes to Lambeau April 24th through the 26th.
And the city of Madison needs your help naming more snowplows. This is at least the third time the city has done this kind of thing, naming large vehicles like snowplows and trash trucks. Now, just so you get a feel for what they're going for here, we did the same thing in the winter of 2022-23. And the winning names were Dolly Plowton, Seymour Pavement, Snowy Wankanobi, and Saltimus Prime. Well, now they need your help naming 5 more snowplows. Today is the deadline to submit suggestions to the Madison Streets Division. They have to be in by 5 o'clock. If you've got a name idea, we have instructions on how to submit it at WMDXradio.com. I'm Savannah Tomei Olson. This is 92.7 WMDX News.
The Bucks trounced the Heat. Hi, I'm Mike Clemens with sports. The Bucks beat the Miami Heat 125-96 at Fiserv Forum. The win despite some challenges getting back to Milwaukee from New Orleans, where the Bucks were stuck in a hotel during a record-breaking snowstorm. The start time to last night's game had to be pushed back an hour. Bucks head coach Doc Rivers.
Showing up for a game 2 hours before the game off an airplane, my guess is that our science team would probably say not the healthiest thing to do. On the plane, we showed the guys their matchups I told them to be prepared.
NFL, the Buffalo Bills face the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC title game Sunday at 5:30 from Arrowhead. Do the referees give the Chiefs a break when calling penalties?
I don't feel that way. I mean, I just try to play football at the end of the day. The referees are doing their best to call the game as fair and as proper as they possibly can, and all you can do is go out there and play the game that you love as hard as you can and live with the results, and so that's what we preach here in Kansas City.
That's Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes with Sports. I'm Mike Clemens.
On your entertainment beat, I'm Pete Schwaba. Oscar nominations came out yesterday. 10 movies were nominated for Best Picture. But in the Best Supporting Actor category, there were 5 nominees, including Yuri Borisov for Anora, Edward Norton for his role opposite Timothy Chalamet in the Bob Dylan biopic A Complete Unknown. Guy Pearce was nominated for his role in The Brutalist. Kieran Culkin for the comedy drama A Real Pain. And his Succession co-star Jeremy Strong drew a nomination for his part in The Apprentice. A Complete Unknown, The Brutalist, and Anora all drew Best Picture nominations as well. In the Best Supporting Actress category, it was more good news for A Complete Unknown as Monica Barbaro was nominated, to no one's surprise. Ariana Grande got a nod for her role in the blockbuster Wicked. Felicity Jones for The Brutalist. Isabella Rossellini is up for her role in Conclave. And after showing her musical side, the Academy recognized Zoe Saldana for her role in Amelia Perez. Every film these actresses were in was also nominated for Best Picture. Nice job, girls. We are hitting the height of awards season buzz. The granddaddy of them all, the Academy Awards, are right around the corner, and the nominations are officially out. Let's start off in the category everyone is on pins and needles about, Best Sound. Just kidding. There's pretty much something for everyone, as 10 films from several genres have been recognized in the Best Picture category. Leading the nominations this year is the foreign film Amelia Perez with 13 nominations. The musical tells the story of a drug kingpin struggling with gender-affirming issues. Close behind Amelia were The Brutalist and Wicked with 10 nominations apiece. Conclave and A Complete Unknown also made an impressive showing with 8 noms each. Rounding out the nominees in the Best Picture category were independent films Nickel Boys, Anora, The Substance, I'm Still Here, and the blockbuster Dune 2. There is your list of movies to check out before March 2. You have 6 weeks. Academy Award nominations were announced yesterday after a brief delay due to the LA fires. Here are your Oscar nominees for Best Actor. To no one's surprise, Adrian Brody was nominated for his role in The Brutalist. Timothy Chalamet pulled a nomination for his portrayal of Bob Dylan in A Complete Unknown. If there are heavy favorites, it's probably those two. Rounding out the category are Coleman Domingo for his role in Sing Sing, Ray Fiennes for Conclave, and Sebastian Stan for The Apprentice. It's anybody's game. Speaking of thespians, the nominations in the Best Actress category are also in and include Demi Moore, who makes her comeback, so to speak, in the horror film The Substance, Cynthia Erivo for Wicked, which was not a huge surprise, Carla Sofia Gascon for Amelia Perez, a film also nominated in 12 other categories, Mikey Madison for the comedy Anora, and Fernanda Torres for I'm Still Here. Good luck, all. For more showbiz fun, tune into Nightlight with me, Pete Schwaba, weeknights from 6 to 8 p.m. on the Civic Media Radio Network.
With your forecast, I'm Corey Hartman. For today, slight chance of a snow shower this afternoon. Otherwise, mostly cloudy, highs near 20 degrees, wind chills around 0. For tonight, some flurries or light snow showers, a low of 16. Partly sunny on your Saturday, highs near 33. For Sunday, sunshine, a high of 28. Currently 2 below 0.
That's your WMDX Daily News Roundup from Civic Media. Subscribe to this podcast on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you find your podcasts. Find more news at mad.radio. The national news cycle never stops, but it can be hard to find news about your local community. Civic Media is dedicated to providing quality local and state news coverage across Wisconsin. With the Civic Media app, you can get notifications about local stories that matter to you and your community. Find the free Civic Media app in your phone's app store and choose notifications from the menu to tell us what kind of news you want to hear about.